We're live.
Alright. You think the video is probably good massively, but
Yeah, done.
yeah. Everyone, welcome to round 9 of FORL GP2. Yes, it's a different commentator to usually WNO, but it is kind of close to a racing tomorrow. The replacement of Hungary can't be here. So, with me, I have the litter of the oh yeah.
Alright.
Just realised. I had my home button on. I'll do it again. I've done it again. I keep pressing the home button. Oh, it's very tempting. Hello everyone, and welcome to round 9 of FORL GP2. I'm a different commentator because I'm filling in for Noel, who sadly cannot be here, and it is Venomous Clays and the leader of the FORL entirely. It is Tom Battlers.
I'll be back in a second. Hey guys,
Here today.
I'll be back in a second to commentate. I will be back in qualifying.
Alright, well, let me just check. Alright, sorry about that. If you can hear the it's kind of fizzes in and out with the audio. One person is watching the stream, and that's the only person. That is Tom. Yeah. But it looks like we're in for a pretty decent race. We've got quite a few people here today. We've got Sue Basher, Theo Leclerc, we've got Mighty Dylan, who has told me personally, his teammate, that he thinks he's got a good chance of getting a good position here, and I hope he does, because he's a good driver when he wants to be. When he's in the zone, I think he's a very good driver. He's just been having a bit of bad luck this season, so. All that. Another mention is Echo's plays. Good driver, can really pull out some really good races when he gets his head down. We've got Forza when he gets into his prime. Just think, yep. Ard, he's a very good driver. Seen him at least once, and he's done very well. F1 Ben, currently leading the championship, and looking very promising this season, as he did last season in GP2. This time he's got a bit more of a competition with Basher and Echoes and all these other great drivers that have really wanted to step up their game to get the GP2 title. And it's all happening here. It's all happening here today at Hungary. People are going to be putting out. I mean, there's a lot of people, I think, that, like me, don't drive around this track. It's a track we don't drive around. I can't see the weather report, so I don't know it. So it's going to be a blind side to me. But we have a lot of people, or a lot of drivers here today that look very promising indeed. And who is going to be claiming that pole position, and who will go on to win the race. So we have a lot of drivers coming out. FORL Toby, let's keep getting ready. One of the record boys, that's Mighty Dylan. He's first out. Oh no, he's not. Gets caught out by McLaren, and I believe that's of Ard. Yep. Who decides to leave the pit lane? Ard is a very promising driver. I believe that he's someone to watch out for. He's a one to watch at the moment. So we have both Mercedes coming out, both the Ferraris as well. Forza getting a little used to this car. Tom Fox coming out with a bit of pace. DRS ready. Mighty Dylan out on the track. I think he's ready to go for a lap. Echoes plays another driver out today, and we've got a lot of people around here. Alpop. He's someone that I think when he has a good race and when he really puts his mind to it, I think he can get a very good position. We have Bonnet in the Mercedes, who is probably going on his outlap like everybody else. They're on their outlap so far, most of them. Tom Fox, Mighty Dylan is about to start a lap, I believe. Also Tom Fox, Hard, but on the final come now, he's coming straight. And he goes down, starts straight towards turn 1. Good braking there from Ard, very nice into the corner, didn't get too up much on the curb. Coming down to turn 2. He goes into through turn 2, you don't want to touch that curb at all, you want to make sure you keep a good line from it. A little bit out wide there, oh a little bit, there's something in sector 3, don't know what that's about. But as we continue with Ard, going down into the corner there, lovely, you want to get that corner exactly right. Here he comes down into the chicane. What you don't want to clip too much to the curb, you just want to get enough so it does not unbalance the car. He goes round into the S section. Very nice indeed. A little bit out wide. Don't know if that will invalidate his lap. Don't think it will. This corner, if you get it wrong, that's a very harsh hitter on your lap time. Comes round to the final few corners. Very nice from the McLaren driver at the moment. Around that lovely corner. As he comes down into the final corner now, he's going to come a bit of starts on the straight with the DRS open, and the benchmark is at 117.6, which is a very good time to start off with. Mike Dillon comes on the final corner. What's he going to do? A 119.2. I believe that Dylan usually benches his laps on the lean mix, so that's probably what that would be. And here comes BOR Bottas in the Force India with a 118.4. Oh, 8 tenths. Just under, I think just under 8 tenths actually of Ard's time. Here comes Forza, TDM 182 round the final corner. What's he going to do? As we have Tom Fox going 3rd, Bonnet going 4th. Toby. Here comes Forza TDM. BOR Leclerc then goes 3rd place in the Sauber. Oh, something didn't seem quite right there with BOR Leclerc. I don't know if he's dodging some debris that we can't see. Not too easy for him there. FORL Tortoise in the Williams car, not looking like doing his best, as we have Sims Basher going 4th. Side of the track. There's a Red Bull. I think it was Dylan. I believe it was a Red Bull parked off to the side of the track. As we have Kilo Bravo and Calpart on laps as well. Kilo going around to the final few corners. You've got to get that corner right. Kilo, I don't think he should have really touched the curbing there. That will lose him a few tenths. And on the final corner now, we'll go around there in 4th gear, coming out the corner. Lovely DRS exit, and he goes 11th, not even into the 119s, and that is the slowest time on the board at the moment. F1
and thank you very much, Fatal, for doing that commentating whilst I was away. We just have a weather report. It's going to be drive through qualifying and drive the race. Sorry for the interrupt, but just saying I'm back now.
Forza TDM has gone second place in the Ferrari. Good luck from him there. Someone more of a dark horse of GP2. Really likes to push on and can really get some good laps in when he really feels like it.
Yeah, he's a very good driver.
What a bad driver. Calpart in 5th place at the moment. He can get a good lap in, I think, sometimes. He's more of a dark horse as well. A lot of dark horses in GP2, like Mighty Dillon has gone down to 10th, 119.5, but I remember quite rightly that he does do his first laps in lead. Now,
yes.
I don't know if he ruined one of his laps, but I believe he's probably going to be switching onto the fastest tyre, which I believe is the Ultras.
Yeah, Fatal, can you please press X on the spectator menu?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and scroll down to the bottom and go to telemetry and full. No, put telemetry and full. It's another scroll. There you go. Now press X again. There.
Pardon me for everyone that was wanting to see that. Oh, that's a very odd way in for Forza.
Oh, Tortoise has spun in the pits. Tortoise spun in the pits. That's the follows win.
That's very unfortunate for the Williams driver. Hello, Bravo. Caught him going completely out wide. You probably didn't want to see that on the screen. He's very losing the back ends a lot through the corners. Just a little bit more, I believe, because that lap that he's managed to put together isn't actually really a lap that's going to be very promising. Ben hasn't done a lap. Ben hasn't done a lap time yet, neither is Echo's plays. I think Echo is on a lap though. Here he comes round. I know that he does manual gears and manual traction. That he should have. Oh, a little bit out wide there. That's really going to pull the strings on the laps there. That's really going to pull that down. By the way, is the powertrain invite only?
Yes.
Yes. So please don't invite Noel. But as we go around the final corner, here comes Echoes out of the final corner. Let's go pole. A very quick lap time there.
That is good.
With a 1:17.644, but Ard is only done his first lap. That was Echoes' first lap, first official lap anyway. I see when he went out wide at the very fast right-hander, I thought that he would have lost it because of the traction, and as well as that, I thought he went out wide, so I thought he would get invalidated.
No,
but,
if you go wide through that corner, you do not get invalidated. You actually lose time. It hampers you a lot.
So
even though it may seem he could
have been quicker. Right?
He could have
been even quicker.
This is a 0.5.
Oh, look at this. Here's a response from Ard. He's come out now as soon as Echo made that lap. And here comes the response. Is Ard going to be quicker than Echoes? Forza also coming back out to see if he can beat Ard and Echoes. But Forza is the fastest in the 118s. F1 Ben, obviously, he needs to come back out and actually set a lap, coming around the final corner. Is it to start the lap? Yes, it is. As he comes round down the start finish straight to turn 1. Is it going to be a braking zone? A decent first corner, touching the curb a little bit, but not enough to put him off. As he goes round to turn 2, don't want to touch that curb. If he does, that's really going to harm his lap. As we go round 3, lovely corner there. Through to turn 4. Oh, you don't want to go out wide there because you can get invalidated. It might not be, it might not be.
He went about too wide.
He is still pushing for it though, and it looks like it's still a lap. So here he comes round the S section. Oh, you don't want to claim 5th there, really, mate. That's what he's doing. F1 Ben through the corners. That actually looks quite nice there. As he goes round.
Oh, good try!
He's hit the back of the Ferrari. And the Ferrari of Tom Foles. I that. That's on the racing line.
Tom Foxon won it.
That can't. I don't think that can be F1 Ben's mistake because, yeah, well, he's starting from the back of the grid now.
That wasn't.
And it can't be his fault. I will. The FORL. Get around the final few corners. Now, can you respond to F1 Ben if he's texting in the big chat, please? But BOR Leclerc round the final corner, DRS.
Oh, it's
up
only
to
good enough
sixth
for one
place, can
spot.
only beat the other BOR.
Here comes
BOR
James.
Bottas. And SP James, I think, just gets out qualified by Bonnet.
He does.
Right, I'm going to. Do you want me to do the
It's
lights
odd
down the way we
P1.
go? Because
Yeah.
no.
Odd P1, Echoes P2, Michael in P3, that's brilliant. Schumacher, P4, off the pace today. Forza once again, a great qualifying from him, P5. BOR Leclerc 6th, BOR Bottas on the soft tyre. To be honest, at this track I don't really see why you should start on the soft, it doesn't really make much of a difference. But anyway, Calport in 8th, Bonnet in 9th, SP James in 10th, and in last place is somebody rounding off. It's F1 Ben, unfortunately, with that grid penalty after slamming into the back of a slow car.
Pardon me for my delay. Sorry, I was going to get my drink downstairs. Anyway, oh, whoops. Oh god, that thing was on the screen. But I clicked out of it, I think, just in case.
Okay. So the strategy here is meant to be a
Right.
one stop,
Okay, so
supers to mediums. Or
Right,
maybe
well,
if you're lucky, try and do this things. Some things.
thank you, David. Thank you, Ted Kravitz. So we have
No problem.
Seams Basher, Calpot, and all these other drivers that, you know, it doesn't matter really where you start with the race. Pole is the place to be around Hungary because it's the Monaco without the barriers.
Yes, it is
Formation lap.
certainly.
And I will run through the grid now, doing a lovely lap of a 1:17.3 is Ard in first place. Second place, not too far behind, is Echo's place. Third is Mighty Dylan with a really great lap to come back up from solo down. And Seams Basher is in fourth place. Has had a strong lineup here for second and fourth.
Do the spectator menu.
My apologies. Once again, as we have BOR Leclerc in sixth place behind Forza. Seventh, we have BOR Bottas. Eighth, we have Calpot. Ninth, Bonnet. The two Mercedes are only ninth and 10th. That is not a good look for them. Mercedes at this point.
Yep. Well, Toby saw the contract already.
Oh, it's SB James, not even Mercedes anymore.
No, it's Bonnet and Toby.
Well, actually, that's even worse then, because they're 9th and 12th. As we have Tom Folks, the only man to get sent back to the grid at the moment. Unfortunately, it's a lonely Ferrari in 11th place. 13th, we have FORL Tortoise. 14th, we have Kilo Bravo in the Toro Rosso. He needs to start proving himself at this point because he'll want to move up or get a chance into the regular program, which is, you know, what everyone wants. Tom's Battlers at the back there, completely just taking out everybody. And we've got F1 Ben sadly at the back of the grid, and that's due to Tom Folks. Now, I believe that there will be some sort of, I don't know, penalty or an investigation into that one because it was caught on stream and there's really nowhere to hide from it.
Yep.
Right, they all line up on the grid now. Right, there's 5 red lights, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Put his lights out and away we go in Hungary. I think Ard gets a great start off the line. I think Dylan does as well. Echoes gets an appalling start because he's in AI mode. Echoes is down, way down. Ard takes the corner comfortably through turn 1, turn 2. He's coming back now. Everyone seems to be well behaving through turn 1. A lot of people going through there. Basher gets overtaken by Forza. Forza goes up to 3rd place already. 2nd place is Mighty Dylan. Ard remains in 1st. BOL Leclerc in 5th place. 6th place Howard 7th is SB James already up to 7th. Has jumped both his teammates and in this 2 Mercedes. Completely mugging them off. FORL to 11th place. Not, and I believe not be happy with that start. 12th place we've got Tortoise. 13th place we have Tom Folks, so I think we've lost 2 positions. I can see Tom's Battlers absolutely huge. As we have Ard going round the final 2 corners in lap 1. I think he's already starting to get a small gap. Oh man.
I went upside down.
Hopefully that doesn't cause a safety car. And we have Mighty Dylan. Is it not? Right. I've seen Basher. Wow, I've seen Basher gets past Forza into turn 1. Forza looks like he's going to come back low. Very dangerous indeed.
Very good from the...
They had a small bit of contact. Pot in 6th. A lot of battles going on. Dylan is trying to keep within with Ard. He does look quite fast though, I have to admit.
Yeah, Dylan is catching up a lot there. He's made a lot of ground at the start. Dylan seems to be the man on the mission today. Trying to actually get a good position in the
Forza is actually losing a lot through there, and BOL Leclerc has picked up on that, very much so. Albon in 6th place is staying really where he is. We're not moving too much, but can actually get the details of where everyone's moved.
Yep.
A lot of people at the top. Wow, Ben has made up quite a bit of ground there off the start. As we have Ard into turn 1 now. Still in the race. Very good start from him though. I have to give it down to him. It was an amazing start off the line. No one challenged him. BOL Leclerc having a real look at Forza. As Calpot now gets involved, he's going to have a look at BOL Leclerc. Leclerc's going to have to try and defend. I would really not go through here and try and make a move. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he is. That's out wide. TM gets a penalty.
And now Bottas is going to now close up. What's up again?
Yeah, BOR Leclerc. Time. Calpot did the same thing. BOR Bottas is now trying to take a little bit of a dig at Calpot for his mistakes. Bonnet is now back up into 9th place. So I don't think he actually moved at all. 10th place is his teammate, which is FORL Tony. F1 Ben all over the back of Tortoise. Tortoise, all he can do is just pray that he doesn't get the DRS, but it's the lap. Oh, that looks very, very close. Tortoise down the slap and straight. Ben into turn 1 is probably just going to just easily walk away with that one. But is he going to come back with the attack? I don't think he will. Tortoise, I don't think is really much of a dive bomb. I don't think he'll even go for it. Echo's plays. He's in AI mode still.
Is he? I don't know what's happened to him. I think he might have had to go somewhere. Was he in AI from the
Tom
start?
Foltz. Yeah, Tom Foltz was out the pits. He didn't come back and again. Oh, Dylan has lost a lot of ground to R this lap.
Yes, he has. Batter's
That's a lot of ground.
Oh no, Batter
has
has
managed to. Yeah, Batter's starting to pull and starting to bring up the pace as he's managing to lose Forza. Forza's just managing to keep ahead of BOR and Calpot and BOR Bottas because those three are having an amazing fight. I think that's the fight to watch this race. As SP James and Bonnet getting very close out the final corner. Bonnet is trying to go for the
Rich bits.
Turn 1. Can he do it? Rich bits. We've got a lot of food to spare. He's going to go find around the outside. Is he going to
very
keep it around the outside? That is extremely close. Pushing him out wide. As Bonnet goes through, couldn't make it, but he's going to go for a dive bomb. A little bit there. SP James got that slightly. As we have Sims Basher. I love this fight for 8th place. It's a very fun fight to watch. I just thought a Tortoise place to get penalties. Someone, there's a yellow flag.
Dylan's in the wall! Dylan's in the wall! He's got over.
Oh, Dylan's managed to lose it! Oh no!
And no, that's good. That's been great. Forza, Calpot, everything's side by side. Be what I put, we're on the outside of Forza makes us a low one stick. Dylan's run wide, he's got wing damage after that. I think he just put down the throttle a bit too angry, and Calpot's getting involved.
Calpot's touched the inside wheel out of curve on the side pod. Can't make that stick. Dylan, why are you staying out?
Forza's into the pits.
I really want to stay out on those kind of tyres. But Dylan is doing so well, and I don't know what happened.
That's Bottas, has got DRS. And Calpot
Here comes Calpot. Calpot's going to try and do a Daniel Ricciardo on the inside, but can't make it stick.
And now Bottas has got the move on him. Calpot defends to the inside. Bottas just goes around the outside. I don't know where he's getting the grip from on his softs, but Calpot not lifting any grip at all.
Some people suit different tyres. And
there's
a
is
bit of
that
damage.
off?
SP James and Bonnet have had killer contact into turn 2. I didn't see the actual contact, but I know that Bonnet was involved.
Ooh. Oh, that's just a big damage fly off Dylan's car. Contact with B1 Bottas there. Going to the back. Yeah, this the turn Dylan just went through there is where he, I think he put the throttle down a bit too heavily.
Here, you can just hear Dylan's car straining to try and keep up.
What's happened to Basher? What's happened to Basher? Is that a shoot
Basher? It's gone down the order. What's happened here?
It's pitted as well.
Second place. Calpot's pitted. Mighty Dylan stays out. Bonnet is up into 7th. 8th because F1 has managed to make up 8 places at the moment. It's going to be 9, up 10 places. He's about to overtake Basher and Calpot. There we go.
Whoa.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is what we
race.
all usually have to put up with. But then about halfway through the race, it will die out for a little bit, and then it will get exciting all at once.
Ard still leading the race. He's got 7-second gap now.
Leclerc's just got a penalty.
Which really doesn't help him. But Ard is doing a very good race.
I think Echo's back now because he's just got a 3-second time penalty.
Dylan, I don't really know what happened to Dylan. All I saw was him coming out of the
Yeah,
section.
He just got the throttle down to him. I think Bashir repeated that a lap later. And that's all into the pits.
Oh, Ard's in the pit lane.
That's going to be a 2-stop for Ard. And I think we are going to be looking for the 1-stop. So could potentially be a 1-stop win.
But meanwhile, we have Bonnet versus FORL Tortoise for 7th. Or is it FORL Toby? No, it's Toby. It's Toby. Toby is in 7th place. As we have...
As his Ard's coming up the pitch just ahead. He gets there just ahead of the battle.
The softs.
Yeah, he's going to do another stop. There's no way you can grab the stop.
He's going to do the stops. He's going to go super soft to soft, then back to super soft for the end.
Yeah, if I were you,
ignore
the times that on the track, you know, you see the cars and the super softs on your screen. Well, it's what the graphic says that is true. Yeah, like, you know, you have on the side there.
Yeah, I know, that's why I said softs, but F1 Ben, I think it's at 5th place and he's chasing down Bonnet. Bonnet
F1 Ben is on! F1 Ben is on! Oh, Cowpot's on, but F1 Ben. Someone just got into F1
Oh my
Ben.
god, everybody is losing it in the S section. F1 Ben is going down places, he's about behind Tortoise. And here comes Echo's place. Is he going to come back at him now? No, he's not. He's not going to overtake Ben. Ben's managing to hold himself now. Calpot is out of the race. So is Tom's Battlers. BOI Leclerc versus BOI Bottas into turn 1. BOI Bottas up the inside on the soft tyre. He is making those soft tyre work more than they need to. But he looks like he's in the lead. Is he going to be able to hold it through turn 2? No, they go side by side for turn 3. But Bottas gets ahead for turn 3. It's the lead of the race there that's just changed. BOI Bottas is now putting himself into the mix as BOI Leclerc, his super softs are going to start dying off. And Mighty Dylan in 3rd place, he had such a good start, such a good first few laps, and not just that one slip up just ruined it for him.
Echo's place is now having a go at Tortoise. Not going to fit into the chicane.
That's very close. Tortoise jumping the curving a little bit there. As Echo's plays. Oh, Tortoise was a little bit wide. He's going to defend though against Echo's. Echo's going to go inside. Oh, a little bit of contact.
Pushed him off the circuit. Tortoise is going to stick it around the outside. He's not giving up.
Stick it around the outside. He's not going to give up on Echo's. Got the inside
and he's kept it.
Corner. Oh, Echoes clips the back of the tyre.
There's no damage
And
there.
looks like he's got a little bit out of shape from it. As he goes around the final corner, he's going to have a better traction out of the exit. Here comes Tortoise. Is going to try and defend against Echoes. Echoes going for the move into turn 1. It looks like it's going to be pretty easy. But Tortoise sticking it around the outside, but he don't think he's going to hold that very long. No, he's not. But
and now Basher's having a go. Basher's caught
Basher
up to him.
following in his teammates' footsteps around this track now he has to overtake Tortoise, and I wouldn't go for it there, Basher.
Yeah, that was getting pretty close.
So we have Ard.
And Basher's got to go! Tortoise is a terrible run out there. Tortoise is supposed to cut the corner. Basher did leave the river. Now Tortoise is
Tortoise losing the back end there. I his soft's going off. That doesn't... Oh, F1 Ben's.
F1 Ben's not having a good race today, down in 12th place. BOR Leclerc
He
did
was
the
having
pits.
a great recovery drive. BOR Leclerc into the pit lane as BOR Bottas now running away with the lead. But is that so? Because here comes Ard with the fastest lap and is catching Dylan so quickly, may I add. As Dylan is defending against Ard. Here comes Echoes at the inside of Ferraro. Toby looks like he's going to try and defend. Switchback move for Toby. Looks like he's going to try and go around the outside.
She's got the mediums on.
Mediums won't be able to do that. It looks like the Haas drivers are working in their team very well to get past drivers, helping each other out. And here we go. Toby's not much fuel to waste. Neither has Echoes. Echoes has really wasted his fuel.
You don't have a heavy fuel load on your medium tyres though, because it's like driving on ice, especially for heavy tyres. You want to waste it, and then you want to save it up and use off the tyres. And that's nice Dylan, which has been passed by Ard for second place.
I don't know if they caught up or did Dylan make a mistake.
Not sure, but Dylan for some reason is keeping it in lead, and he's got 2 laps around fuel.
Well, I really wouldn't do that if you're going to go into the mediums.
Yeah, I would start burning it now. We've got plenty of fuel in, and I don't really know what you're doing. It's Ard that's got to probably back the fuel.
Yeah, Ard's on plus 13. He's on the lead.
Basher's just trying to go at Toby, and he's got the move to stick. It's a very good
Bonnet's
move
in
there.
4th place.
Bonnet's in 4th. Oh, that's very good from him. He's just been driving quietly, getting it done.
But he has Echoes Plays and Sims Basher, the 2 Haas boys, coming for him. Up in that position. And it looks promising for the Haas drivers now. But it's such a bad start to the race, both of them really. And back. And Toby just following behind him now. And BOR Leclerc behind them. And that might cause traffic for BOR Leclerc because he knows he's going to and Toby submitting. 3-second time penalty for Kilo Bravo there in the Toro Rosso.
He's not having the best race either. There's a few drivers which have had a pretty bad race, and that's got it into the pits. Also, he's great at qualifying.
Echoes has pit, so Echoes can run these tyres for a while, but he's going to have to go to either the softs or the mediums. I think he'll go softs. Same with Basher. Basher's on the softs though. Actually, here's a point that I would like to add. Basher is keeping up with Echoes even though he's on the soft tyre.
Basher's got the pace, and that's Toby has run very wide.
Run very wide. BOR Leclerc is going to have a look. Oh, this looks, if this is a move that BOR Leclerc is going to make. Oh, no, I wouldn't have done that. Sensible choice. It's a very sensible choice of BOR Leclerc to back out of that when he had the chance. Oh, a little bit of contact between F1 Ben and Kilo Bravo. At the back there, I saw that.
Shoot back into places. And now go back on board with BOR Leclerc. He is catching Toby a lot, especially through his S section. See, Toby's tyres are definitely wearing away. He's almost side by side. Going around the outside, and Toby gets pushed off.
I wouldn't drive it. I just went for the straight with the DRS. You can get a better exit.
Yeah, brakes early.
Out the final corner. Oh, a little bit of contact to the back of the Mercedes there. From Sauber. Into the barrier for BOR Leclerc.
Very good
Forza,
save.
someone that went silent for a while. He's still there. He's late.
Yeah, And that's me
Oh,
all
here
the
comes
down the
Pierre
inside.
Leclerc. Up the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. And he pushes
It's
Toby
off the
wide.
track.
Round to a single fashion. As we have Mighty Dylan in third place, who's just trying to collect himself, just trying to make sure he has a good race. And we have Ard in second, and the man who hasn't pit yet, BOR Bottas, who I think might be pitting soon.
If you think about it, FORL is actually in fourth place because most of the people ahead of him have been pitting. So FORL is actually in quite a good position at the moment.
I think no, Basher's pit. He's in fifth really, because Basher's pit. Oh, Mighty Dylan's in the pit lane.
Dylan's into the pits now.
Red Bull, the only Red Bull is today, is in the pit lane.
Yeah, Basher's pit, Ard is pit, Leclerc is pit, then there's FORL's pit.
Echoes is
pretty
pit.
much in P4. Everyone's into the pits now.
Echoes is pit, which means that Echoes will be losing ground to Basher. Forza now gains places and goes back to sixth. Seventh is Mighty Dylan. Eighth is Mighty Dylan. Bonnet, I think Bonnet's chumped Dylan. That's
Very good. I think Dylan got hampered by his broken front wing.
Yeah, I believe the going down the really close to that. And Dylan's now got Echoes behind him. That's a fight to watch out for. As we have FORL Tortoise on the mediums, not having a good race really. He's in 10th though. 11th is Eston Ben. Eston James is 14th and last is Kilo Bright in Tom Russell. Now, I just want to say something while it's on a little bit of a standstill. As we have Ard retaking the lead, which he basically never lost. And
He will lose it though,
Basher,
because he has to pit again.
Steve Basher takes second place.
Basher has done a very good undercut there. Well, the thing is, Basher's going to have to pit again. He's on the soft, so there's no way he's going to make those starts. They're just saying the mediums. I went from lap 15 all the way to give the mediums in URL. And they was like skating on ice, especially through the S's. They were hitting 60% wear, so you can imagine the softs are going to go
Sorry
even worse.
to interrupt you there, but BOR Bottas and BOR Leclerc are back at it again with their
Should be
comeback. FORL Toby has Forza forward. Bonnet just on his own once again. Mighty Dylan with Echoes plays behind him. Actually, Dylan's managed to get away from Echoes quite well. Didn't really think that was going to happen. I thought those two were going to be on even ground and they were going to fight each other, but obviously not. Dylan seems to have the pace over Echoes on the soft tyres. FORL Tortoise 18 seconds away from Echoes. As we have F1 Ben and Fox with the stop-go penalty.
Yeah, I think BOR Bottas has got the pace over Leclerc at the moment. He's on the fresh tyres, and I think he's got a bit more pace at this stage of the race. Even though Leclerc does have the DRS.
You never know with Leclerc though. Leclerc looks like he isn't fast, but then he just pulls it out of the bag when he needs to.
And that's look at Forza Toby, go down the straight. Forza doesn't dive for 290.
Oh wow, Forza up the inside.
There's a switchback from Toby. Very good switchback from Toby. Now Forza's got the inside to this corner. They get very close.
Contact.
Does Toby do the switchback?
Switchback there on turn 3, and Forza has the position, but how long will that be for as there's a lot.
And BOR Leclerc is definitely dropping back.
Still Leclerc is dropping back from.
But look at
BOR
Dylan and
Bottas.
Bonnet. Getting very close. Dylan get oversteer there.
Close for the oh wow, very lively through the S section is the Red Bull.
Bonnet runs
Oh
wide.
wow, caught up a lot through the exit of the S section.
It's where a wheel plays up against the pads.
This is a very good definite demonstration of the wheel versus the pad.
Through in the S section, some tracks.
That's where the pad, the wheel has the maximum velocity.
And may I just say, this is the first ever time Hungary has been in F1.
Yes.
This is the first time.
Very nice.
And that's Tom Fulks out of the race. He's gone straight on into turn 1. That's intentional. But now we've got Mighty Dylan. Will he make the move and bonnet? Will he do an ambitious move? Will he get close, locking the front wheels up there?
Very close.
He didn't want to slam into the back of the bonnet. It messed up both of their races and he could land a bit of a penalty. Being very cautious there, he's still got half the race left. No need to be making desperate moves right now.
So you have Bonnet and Dylan into the chicane. Is it going to be Dylan? No, I wouldn't know either. But he's getting held up by Bonnet, and that's giving Echoes the advantage to catch up. As Dylan looks to go through the S section. Oh, a bit of a tank slapper for Dylan there as he goes round the next couple of corners out of the last X section. He was very good at that exit. As he goes towards the corner now. Good corner from Dylan there. I think this is
Gonna go for it down the straight.
I think
There's
this is
Toby slowing down ahead now, and it is Echoes catching. This could potentially be a four-way battle in F1.
Yeah, but why is Toby slowing down?
He's got the mediums.
Oh wow, out
Since lap
out
one.
the final corner. Oh wow, out the final corner. Dylan looks like
He's
he's
gonna go for a move, and that's absolutely crazy move going to turn 1. Bonnet defends that perfectly, just missed the but that could have been disaster.
Bonnet went very aggressive with the defender.
And that's Dylan looking down the inside, and they collide.
They collide. Oh, there it is. Echoes is now involved in the fight for 7th place. Bonnet is defending his position very, very well. But Dylan has the pace over him, he knows that.
Oh, Dylan tried to look for the racing line, that's what I do sometimes. Now there's Toby slowing up.
I think Toby's trying to help out. I think Toby's trying to help out his teammate by...
I don't think so, they hate each other. Well, Toby doesn't like Bonnet. And that's Bonnet going defensive a little bit there.
Here he goes round, let's see because Echoes looks like he's going to try and have a look at the inside of Dylan. Yes, he is.
Will Toby go to the
Can he
pits?
do it?
Because he's been since like lap 1. And look, there's Bonnet going for a move from Toby now down the straight. This is going to be a very interesting
the
battle.
slipstream effect. Echoes should get the slipstream of a lifetime, but he hasn't. I think it's Dylan that's
There's
got
Bonnet
it.
and oh, it's going 3 wide down the straight. There's Bonnet having a
Can't do it. Bonnet's going to go around the inside of the Mercedes and tangling with each other. That's going to put them off. And Dylan's going to go around the outside of Toby.
Toby's been bugged off.
And Dylan gets past Toby, and that's puts him ahead of Echoes.
No, Echoes is
get held up by Toby.
He's going to lose time there. Unless he gets the move done quickly.
Bonnet, I think behind me, they'll get stuck. But Dylan said no to that, and is still there, right behind him.
Ooh, very close.
From Ben.
Not having the best time ever.
Oh wow. Here comes Bonnet. Going defensive into the corner. That's lived him. Very vulnerable. Here comes Dylan round the outside. He's going to try it.
Dylan goes wide.
He gets pushed off to the grass. My Bonnet there. A bit too over-aggressive. Gets pushed to the grass.
Now will Toby have a go at Dylan, or is he just not on the right tyres?
No, I think
Echoes might have shot this now. And that's Forza into the pits again. What's he
Here comes
done?
Echoes down the straight. He's going to look for the move. He's going to try. Yeah, he's
very
going for the
late.
move.
Very late
Side.
start.
Oh, a lovely break there from Toby. He's trying to switch back, but it just wasn't going to happen.
Well, these 4 have now aired out a little bit. As Toby slowly picked down. down to 8th
Not
position.
Volks is invited me.
Yeah, just leave it.
Ard, still leading this race, very comfortable with 14 seconds between him and Basher.
Yeah, but look, Bottas
go.
will be the lead because Ard and Bash will have to come on.
I really think that Ard is nearly untouchable this race. But Bottas could be the key to getting the win.
Oh, there's Dylan coming very close.
Oh, Dylan, all the way. Oh, that's very defensive.
Bonnet's been very defensive. No. I think Dylan should just keep it for the straight. Keep it for the straight, Dylan.
Echoes is on the back of Dylan. Here comes. Oh, Dylan getting a bit of a tank stop out the corner. Oh, lovely wide.
Getting the DRS.
Here he comes. Down the straight. Echoes also climbing down the straight. I don't think Echoes is going to overtake Bonnet's going to really squeeze Dylan into turn 1. But Dylan's going to try and hold on the inside. I think he's going to manage to get this. A bit of contact between the Mercedes. And it's nearly 3 wide. No, it's not. As they go round to turn 2. Bonnet's
They
on
make
the inside.
contact.
Oh,
They bang wheels. Sorry for the poor camera angles by Cody. Oh,
he's
Dylan's
hit.
in the wall.
Oh, Dylan's off. Oh, that is. Oh, wow.
I hope it's okay.
Oh, no.
It's a very heavy impact into the corner of the wall.
That is.
I think he just got onto the curb on the exit of that corner and just went straight in.
No. I think that there
Was it
was
Bonnet?
contact, I think, between Bonnet and the front.
But anyway,
front
Echoes is on the back of Bonnet now.
Echoes on the back of Bonnet. I think he's going to be very happy. I don't think Echoes.
Bonnet's just
He lets Echoes through.
He knows he's done wrong.
I think that's. It's either he knows he's done wrong or if that was a team play between them
I'm gonna
two.
Yeah, he's in it. Very bad for Dylan there, just bad luck. Just
Did we
another
get a
race.
did we get a mid-race interview for Dylan?
Yes, we
I
do.
really want to know what happened. Meanwhile, F1 Ben versus Forza coming down the straight middle. Lovely run for Forza. Get onto the grass limits. That will handle that. And it doesn't go for anything for a turn. As Echoes is now into the 5th place. 6th place is now Bonnet. Oh, Echoes gets another penalty. BOL Leclerc in 4th place.
Ard is
in the pit lane.
He's going to go for the supers.
Truth. This is the moment of truth.
Will be or Bottas get further enough ahead, or will Basher in front and stretch to his tyres to the end? He's on the supers.
He's going for the. Oh, back as well. So that means
It's just all up to Bottas now.
will get the lead, but it's not by much at all. It's not by much at all.
Yeah.
I think he
BOL
would
Leclerc.
love to be. BOL Leclerc is now ahead of BOL Leclerc. Does have to do it again. So that's just keeping his cool at the moment.
Very dramatic few laps there. You can see that with Bonnet at the head defending the way he was, it was going to end up with someone crying.
But the thing is, I think Bonnet was a bit too aggressive with Dylan.
Yeah.
With the defending. I mean, I loved the defending. I just loved the way that it was so aggressive. And that's the kind of thing that we want to see in FORL. But we also want to see clean racing. That wasn't. There was a lot of contact between the drivers. And unfortunately, I have to say it was morally a Bonnet fault for defending
But
the
also,
way he did.
I think Dylan was getting a bit impatient and getting stuck behind Bonnet and wants to get past and go for the podium. He really deserved this race.
Yeah, there was a gap that Dylan went for, and it was a gap, and I mean, I would have went for it as well, because I could see where he was getting frustrated. Meanwhile, we have Echoes now behind the scenes Basher. that's Kilo coming back straight there. I think the Toro Rosso boy has not had a good race for Kilo. Don't know if his seat is in question for next season for the Red Bull program. We don't know, but currently, good race for him. Anyway, BOR Bottas ahead of Ard. Ard is caught up so quickly though.
Yes, he has.
That is very close already. I mean, I don't think Bottas has a chance of winning the race now. But
Ard's catching Bottas rapidly. Look at that, he's in DRS range.
No, but listen to this. Assumed Basher 9 seconds behind BOR. It was 5 seconds when he left the pit lane. BOR Leclerc in the pit lane. He is pitted.
But there's Ard.
Will be able to jump Leclerc.
Will Ard go there? He's going to stay behind. He's going to stay behind for now. Would it be for the next one? Oh, BOR Bottas going very defensive. He knows what Ard may do.
Yeah, he knows that Ard is very quick and can really put the nail in the coffin. I think he knows as soon as Ard gets past him, that's it really. Ard will be off because he's got the better tyre and just the better race pace.
Will Bottas put up a good fight?
Into the chicane, nothing really harm done by it. Number 1 on that McLaren. That's something you don't see every day.
Oh, very aggressive.
Around the S section. Oh, Bottas goes wide. But Ard gives
this is so much. So much grip.
Wow, down into the corner. Lovely.
Round the outside, there's a bit of contact. And that's first for Ard.
That's it, really.
See you guys in the next race.
Yeah, see you. Yeah, guys, it ended like this. But anyway, go around the final corner. Go across the start finish straight now. You can already see that Ard's just taken that away already. As Basher, then it's Echoes, then BOR Leclerc. So BOR Leclerc has been jumped by both the pass drivers. Which I think assumed has to pit again. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, because he pitted at the same time as Ard did. So basically, BOR Bottas has effectively jumped assumed Basher, and Echoes has jumped BOR Leclerc. And then we have Bonnet in 6th place, who's ahead of Forza. 8th is FORL Toby. 9th is F1 Ben. Rounding out the top 10 is SP James. And 11th is FORL Tortoise. 12th is Tom.
Yes.
So, while it's a little bit on a standstill, I want to ask about the local program. Please explain to the viewers, or anyone who's watching this, how the season 5 of the Red Bull program is going to work. Because, well, do you want me to explain it? Because it's up to you.
I'll explain.
Okay, let's see that.
So basically, in season 5, FORL is getting a new system which is going to be unique to any other league that has ever existed or been heard of. And well, we're introducing team managers and driver transfers and contracts. So basically, there's 5 different programs in this game. There's the Red Bull program, Red Bull Toro Rosso. There's the Ferrari program. There's also the Mercedes program. Then there's just McLaren running by themselves. There's managers of those programs are in all the teams, and what they have to do is they have to allocate drivers for their team for the next season, and it's whichever program basically scores the best or most amount of points is the best. And as we've seen, Mercedes have been dominant for the whole of the history of FORL so far. Will it change because of this manager system? Well, I'm going to interrupt myself. There's a battle for 4th place here. BOR Leclerc rapidly capturing Echo's place.
Oh, that is... Oh, wow! Echoes did not get a good exit there, and he's let BOR Leclerc through.
As is Toby having a go at F1 Ben. He's sort of giving it space to go through.
One Ben. Not having a good race so far. Oh, that's another penalty.
As F1 famously quoted earlier, he either wins the race or gets ping-ponged.
Ard is 3 seconds clear of Bottas.
But F1 Ben goes very wide there, and it's up behind Toby. F1 Ben is going to try to catch back up.
This race is a damage limitation race for F1 Ben. At this point, it's a very big damage limitation.
His championship is in questions now because Schumacher is in 3rd place, and there's B1 Leclerc not far behind actually in the championship either in P4. Now F1 Ben, get the DRS down the straight, DRS! Will he go for the late move? He does!
Turn 1, lovely, nice dive into turn 1, a bit of contact! Someone's wing, I think, took a bit of hit there. And that's really it there. Ben possibly already gets ahead of Toby. Here's our Red Bull Junior driver having a nice time. Getting penalties, just driving around.
He's in GP3 next season, so if he wants to stay in GP2, he needs to do some good press. Toro also.
That's that wide. Is it in GP3 also?
Yep.
All the way down to the very bottom. Echo's plays in 5th place, 4th place, BOL Leclerc, who's actually starting to bring out a gap. 3rd place is Steve Basher. 2nd place is BOL Bottas, and 1st place is Ard. There is 6 laps to go. Anything can happen at this point. Right. We also have a lot of questioning through the everyone asking the same question: is Noel with Red Bull for next season of season 5? And yes, he is.
There is speculation though.
There is speculation that he was moving to Ferrari. There is speculation that Mercedes gave him an offer. But he is moving. Oh, sorry, he is staying with Red Bull for 1 more season. And there's a lot. Red Bull are doing a lot of undercover work at the moment. Not a bad thing. They are just working with their own. At their own pace, with their own people knowing they aren't putting too much out on the press, if I say it like that. Public don't really know much.
They aren't just buying lots of drivers in. They've only got 4 or 5 drivers in their program. As you can see, like the Mercedes manager, the Ferrari manager, respectively known as Echo's plays, and Schumacher Basher, they're literally loading drivers in before they know who the new drivers are going to join the league, who they're going to be. They're just literally piling in drivers that are already here, which may not be the best.
Yes, but there's a lot of speculation around the infamous Clays ordeal. Who will get infamous Clays? Will Mercedes keep him? Which I don't think they will. Or will he move to a different team?
Well, we are getting to the end of the season now where driver changes are happening, and well, there is going to be a lot of deals flying around the sky for the next few weeks until season 5 gets sorted. And yeah, mainly through the summer part of this year, there is going to be transfers flying everywhere, possibly people getting their contracts torn and getting dropped, which is something that's going to be very bad to see, which is going to put the managers down as having a bad reputation, because you don't want to be hiring those drivers and then telling them that they're not good enough because you found somebody else. It's like before they've even had the chance to race.
Yes. Anyway, back to the race. We have not really much to discuss
because everyone's got quite a good gap to each other at this point. It's you're looking at drivers just going around and having a good jolly about. Oh, there's Kilo. Tortoise as well. He's going to go as well. Ours just leading the race as normal. Actually, this is just a massive everything that's going to be happening in season 5.
Yes.
There have been offers for different drivers, so as I said, Optimus Clays is the big speculation now after the Knoll conspiracy. But you know, speculation of Knoll moving to Ferrari. But Infamous Clays is the main talking point at this stage of the season, where he's going to be, and there's a lot of people, especially McLaren's manager, who is Mighty Dylan, who might be looking to get him in McLaren next season. Also Renault, Forza, who will be looking to get into that seat.
FIFA has departed ways with McLaren, and yeah, he's no longer going to be in the GP2 seats. So Dylan's got a job on his hands to find some more drivers.
Yes, he has departed from McLaren and has been, I think, been dropped from the entire thing. I believe.
Yeah, there's going to be
34. It's the penultimate lap.
Yeah, next season FORL, there's going to be a lot of change. Coming with the new game, there's going to be like a whole revamp of the system. Going to be acting more like AOR. But we're not going to be having races on at the same time. The races are going to take place at the same time. Well, however, we may be moving GP3 over to a Thursday, not too sure. Might keep it Monday 5:30. Yeah. Or we might even just put all the leagues on the same day.
As we have BOR Leclerc just comfortably ahead of Echoes. This is getting very annoying because there's nothing really, except from the only closest thing I can see at the moment is Forza with Bonnet, which is not really too much to look at. We'll just stick with Ard, I guess. This is penultimate lap. To continue what Tom was saying, with the changes to FORL, there's a lot of work to be done, and there's a lot of explaining to do. There will be a video that will be explaining it all in the entirety of the season, and what managers do and what contracts are, and transfers will mean, and everything like that. So the last lap, by the way, watch hard for the last lap or the victory lap. But anyway, I think most of us know that most of us know that Tom Battlers is the manager of Red Bull.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Forza is actually very close to one and going down the straight. There could be a potential move.
The last lap. This is something to watch out for.
Forza's going to go for a move. Will Bullet be too defensive? He's going to go for the switch, but that's beautiful.
Oh,
I
that's
could
a
eat that for my
beautiful
breakfast every day.
My Cocoa Pops have just been spoiled. That is a one and a hell
first class move.
Yeah, it's very classy.
However, Ard has
As
just come
Ard
across the line
wins
to
the
win the
race.
Hungarian Grand Prix. And
Well done to
B1
him there, a
Bottas
dominant-
claims second. That's a good one stop from
dominant
him.
a dominant drive from Ard. And third place comes Assumed Basher. Fourth place, BOR Leclerc, by the looks of it at this point. Echo's players behind him in fifth. Assumed Basher is about. There you go. As we have Echoes is about to come across the line round the final corner. Is there going to be a change because of penalties? Will he get fourth? No, he will remain fifth. Forza in sixth place, so that's managed to pass Bonnet. There we go, crosses the line. Bonnet goes sixth though, because Forza has penalties.
Oh no.
Well done to everyone that has raced today. Here comes the final man across the line. It's FORL, Toby in the Mercedes. Oh, there is a broken Force India on the line. And there we go. That's, oh wow, that's the Golden Prix. The Hungarian Golden Prix. We will get interviews with a few people. One of them, I want them to be Dylan. But obviously we'll get one with Ard, because he needs to at least talk. Very nice, well done indeed.
I'm going to try to get an interview with Bonnet.
Please include your audio. Right, hello. Yeah, Bottas.
It is included, Jim.
That's right, it's fine. Okay, so Basher, well done on third place. So it's quite a race you had, going from being at the top towards the back and then coming back to the top. A good comeback drive from you.
Yeah. It was more like damage limitation to me. It's all about my so to get points, just an achievement.
Well, I think the Morley, the damage limitation was for F1 Ben at this point, because you are one of his closest rivals in the championship, and you did finish ahead, way up ahead of him.
Yes, getting lots of notifications from my brother.
Oh wow, that's will be off-putting. Tom, is there any questions that you have for Team Basher?
Not really. There was just some good battles you're involved with out there. You managed to keep it clean and get around them just to, was it secure P3? You've gained lots of points on F1 men in the championship now, and you're back in the fight, well and truly.
Well done
I'm happy
to
to
Asim Basher. Thank you, Basher, for the interview. If you could just leave, that'd be nice.
No problem. See you next week.
Alright, see you next week, mate. So now we have BOR Bottas. I believe who is here. There he is.
Yes.
Hello, Bottas. Well done on second place. That was a very good thinking you did there with the mediums. I could see that you were really fighting for first against Ard, but I think you knew that he was going to be quicker.
Yes. I think the main, I don't understand, because I know he's faster than me, and I had the mindset of, do you know what, let's just see how it goes, and I just bottled it because I knew he was going to be so much faster than me. I just tried to hold him up, but it clearly didn't work in my favour because I ran wide out one of the exits of the corner and he took advantage. So I did like the battle that you had with BOR Leclerc though. That was a very good battle you had with him. We tend to have good battles all the time in race, to be honest.
Yeah, obviously you know each other's driving styles, so you'll know what to not do and what he will do.
So, Tom, any questions for Bottas?
Just saying, the strategy you did was very good. A one-stop, you were like one of the only drivers to do it, and it did pay off. You gained a lot of time on Ard for doing the one-stop. He just didn't really think of doing any other strategies, and I think the majority of the grid did, because When you go on the race strategy and you actually go to do the one stop, it says it's slower, but that isn't true.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
well
my
done for
race
doing the one
strategy
stop.
tomorrow.
And alternate strategies.
pretty much my inspiration of the setup that I did. At first, I was going to do it because I accidentally qualified on the softs. It wasn't my intention, but I did the run anyway. Basically, went out on supers, invalidated the lap, and I thought, okay, right, well, that's it then. I was going to do a soft supers, but I ended up basically taking inspiration from Ben, who gave me solid advice and said, you know what, do a one stop, so I did. It clearly paid off.
That's very good indeed. I haven't got any more questions for you, and I don't believe Tom has. So, well done on your second place, and I guess we'll see you next week. For the what track is it next? Is it Belgium?
It is Belgium, I believe.
Oh, home circuit. Let's go. But well done.
Right, anyway,
See you
guys,
next
cheers,
week in Belgium.
and yeah, see you next week.
All right. I think Bonnet's here, Tom, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is.
Bonnet, you can include your audio.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Echo's here
included.
as well. Okay. So Bonnet, a big question I have is what happened between you and Dylan, because that was very, very intense.
Yeah, so we came out of like the first corner neck and neck. That I left in the room, everything, it was a clean battle. We came then down into the corner before you have the left-hander. You then come round, we then left each other room. I then came around the next corner, got an absolute like little tap and slapper, hit the back of Dylan, and then Dylan went spinning off into the wall.
So I did think it was contact.
It was contact because I had a tank slapper. It was a bit of a tank
Alright,
slapper
well,
from me.
But the defending you did was very good. Well, I mean, even me and Tom commented on it. It was very aggressive but effective. I mean, obviously,
Very
Forza
fair.
managed to get past it. Yeah, it was
Okay.
very. It was
As
on
I
the limit.
said-
It was on the limit, but it was fair.
As I said, I needed redemption in this race because I've only had 18 points this season, and the redemption I have got by coming 6th today and beating Toby and Forza. So redemption
believe-
has been made.
I believe that was something to watch out for. You are a driver that was me at the start. I think me and Tom didn't really think after qualifying that you'd be much of a threat, but towards the end you were quite competitive against other drivers, especially in the midfield.
Well,
And
near
it
the
was
end,
good to watch.
I had my tyres were on like really low percentage, really high percentage, so like 77% I think was the highest I had, and I was on them softs from lap 13 to the end, so that was really what helped as well. But as I said, it's redemption now, and I'm going to move up that table more, and hopefully, as I know next season I've got my place secured. I've got my place secured for next season, so now it's
Very
just
good.
focusing for the rest of the season, plodding
Alright.
on, and then trying to get longer.
Well done on your finishing position.
Thank you.
And I guess we'll see you next week in Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium. It's going to be interesting.
Right, the main man that I want to
Talk to one of the main men that I want to talk to. We've got Echo's Plays in the party, who needs to include his audio. So, Echoes, are you actually here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, right. Hopefully your audio is included. Anyway, so there's a lot of talk about the race. What happened at the start?
Well, I was replying to a text message and I missed the start.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
we
thought
saw
I
you,
had enough
yeah.
time. I sent the message, and as soon as I looked back at the screen and put my control up, it started, and I couldn't unpause fast enough, so I just stayed in AI mode.
Well, we saw that and we thought that we thought you lagged out on the start, but I think Echoes, do you think you could have challenged for the win today? Because
I think I
me
could have
and,
gotten a podium
yeah.
if I didn't get stuck behind Bonnet in Dylan's battle. and then Toby. I don't know how, but Dylan and Bonnet both got past Toby, no problem, and then Toby held me up for like for like a sector.
Yeah, I think obviously Bonnet's his teammate and Dylan just took the advantage.
I think he might
It's,
find there that I had the DRS on Toby and then Dylan had the DRS on me, so kind of got past him a bit easier.
I was trying to line up a triple overtake down the start-finish straight, but because Toby was kind of lagging a tiny bit, and because Dylan and Bonnet were defending each other so hard, I just kind of got stuck between them all. I went down the inside of all three of them, and then they all started pushing over to that side of the track and almost barged me off the road.
Alright, Tom, do you have any questions for Echoes? Because I don't really know any other questions but that.
Wow.
Yeah, team orders between you two.
Yeah, I didn't feel it would be right to hold up Basher or Leclerc because I was on worn tyres and they were on fresh ones. If I was further down the road, and as I say, if I didn't get held behind the other guys, then I probably would have just fought them instead.
Well, I think you did a good recovery drive from what happened at the start, but
From not paying attention.
I mean, was it morely just damage limitation for you this race? Because for a lot of people, it's been damage limitation.
I've gone into this race the same as I have for every other race, just going for as many points as I can achieve. I had a spin on the final lap, and that almost cost me my position.
That's that's very scary on the final lap.
I kept it clean the whole race, and then I lost it on the last lap in sector 2.
Yes. Well, thanks for the interview. Good job on your position, which was 5th. But we'll see you next week in Belgium. It's a good track to be on. Thank you. Okay, well, leaving the stream there. Thank you for watching the FORL GP1. Thank you for watching the FORL GP1 race, and we will see you GP2 race, because I usually commentate GP1. The GP2 race, and we will see you next week in Belgium, which I may or may not be racing. I don't know yet, but anything could happen. So see you next week.
See you guys. Bye.